What's up? What's up, Solar Family? What's going on, Solar Family? How are you? What's going on? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing. What's going on? It's Q&A Friday with James, right? So I'm going to change it up a little bit. On Fridays, I'm just going to open it up strictly for Q&A, right? What's up? What's up? So if you guys have any questions, whether it's sales, marketing, your business, follow ups, how to grow a business, sales organization, whatever that may be, I would love to answer any questions that you guys have here, right? Really quick, I'm going to plug two things really quick. So, the first thing I'm going to plug, and I don't have a link for this yet, is SolarCon, right? So, make sure you guys all attend SolarCon. Wait to buy your tickets though, because I'm going to have some discounted tickets for you guys. I'm going to hook you guys up, right? So again, make sure you guys go to SolarCon. Make sure you guys say hi to me as well. I'm planning on being there. So if you guys see me walking around, say what's up, say hello. You know what I mean? I'm Solar, a part of the Solar family, right? So say what's up, say hello. But again, don't buy the tickets yet. I'm going to give you guys a link so you guys can purchase your tickets using my link so you guys can get a discount, right? Second plug is Solar Pipeline, right? I'm going to put that one I have a link for, right? Solar Pipeline, solarpipeline.com. It's a software that I'm going to be promoting from this day forward, right? So it's been in the works for the last 2 years, but we're getting ready to launch it, right? It's going to be a game changer in the solar sales industry. What I can reveal to you, right? What I can reveal to you is there's multiple ways to make money in Solar Pipeline, right? There's literally 7 streams of income that you can make in Solar Pipeline. So some of you guys are, working for different platforms right now as well that has like multi-level type of business structure. That's not what I'm talking about, right? Because for the most part, I'm not going to say any company names, right? I don't bash on any company. I think honestly feel that a lot of these companies are super amazing and they're changing the world and changing people's lives. So basically, some platforms out there, there's the way you get paid is through genealogy, right? There's a network marketing structure around the compensation structure. That compensation structure is powerful, right? If you can leverage that type of business model, it's really, really powerful. But unfortunately, like historically, that type of business model, not only is it powerful, it's also not replicatable for most, okay? Because as you probably know, you're in sales, right? So you probably stumbled or joined some sort of network marketing in the past. And let me ask you this, how successful were you using that type of business model? Where you get sold a dream to recruit, all these people, right? And the hopes and dreams is these guys and gals, work, right? 5 by 5 by 5 and the power of duplication and exponential growth. Yes, that's great. But that type of business model, 99% of people fail in it, right? As much as the business model, how powerful that type of business model is, the majority of people fail with that type of business model, right? So what we've done in Solar Pipeline is we literally flipped it around. We understand that selling solar is amazing, but we understand as well that there's a solar coaster, right? Meaning that some days you guys are doing amazing, some days or some months not so great. But imagine having a platform or an income that is more passive, meaning that it's taking care of your overhead expenses, right? Whatever that is, right? Because you guys heard this, before, when you can have a passive stream of income and it covers your expenses, you're free, right? You're totally free financially. So whatever your expenses are, say for example, it's $2, $3, $4, $5,000 a month, whatever that is. Imagine using Solar Pipeline as a software where you're receiving affiliate commissions, right? Affiliate commissions when you're recruiting other consultants to use the software. Okay, that's the power of it. I don't know any other software out there in solar that you're getting affiliate commissions from, right? Say if you're using the tool and you recommend a couple people to use the tool. I don't know any other software. Good morning, George. Good morning, Cal. What's up, brother? that you can literally get affiliate commissions for, right? So go check out Solar Pipeline. We're actually going to have webinars every Monday. It's going to be at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. And it's going to happen every single Monday. And I'll share a link with you guys so you guys can opt into it and things like that as well. I'm still working on it, and my team is as well. When I'm ready for that link, I'll share it with you guys. You guys can come check us out, right, on Mondays. Solarpipeline.com, solarpipeline.com. Hey, what's up, Kyle? We'll love to try Solar Pipeline. Yeah, check it out, man. For lead gen. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Yeah, 215. That's awesome, bro. I mean, yeah, that's a really good red line, Cal. Absolutely, man. So what? I mean, hopefully that 215, Cal. Is this the Kyle Rogers that I know? Is this Kyle Rogers? Do we know personally? Do we know each other personally, Cal? Just tell me yes or no. We met on SolarCon, or is this a different Kyle Rogers? Obviously, there's more than one Kyle Rogers, right? What's up, Kyle? Yeah, so basically, yeah, I mean, 215. Hopefully you're on the phone. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know another Kyle Rogers as well. Facebook friends, also met Kyle out in SolarCon. 215. I mean, obviously, dude, that 215 is awesome, dude. I mean, if you have, a great installer as well, giving you a 215 red line, that's amazing, bro. Good job, man. Good. That's awesome. For us, more Solar Pipeline. Obviously, yeah, there's leads in Solar Pipeline. You can get cold leads, warmer leads. There's ways to manage your pipeline as well. So it's not strictly just for like installers, right? We do have that type of business model as well, where you can get installers, you can help you build a team. But definitely, Solar Pipeline, it's dynamic. You know what I mean? It's not static, meaning that it's just one. That's all it does. We literally can make it so dynamic based on what you want to do, right? Obviously, we have a few core models in the pipeline, but if somebody wants to do something more dynamic, like outlandish, like it's not even in the pipeline, we could do it. Freedom, absolutely, man. Absolutely, Cal. Freedom, absolutely. So I'm gonna plug in here, and if you guys have any questions, and this could be a 10-minute meeting or at least 30 to 40 minutes. It just kind of depends, right? So I'm here to answer any questions you have. If you guys don't have any questions, you guys are probably killing it in solar, right? And if you do have questions and you're watching me on live, just type it in the chat, right? And if you have a question and you're watching on a replay, type it in the chat as well. I would love to answer any questions that you guys have. It doesn't necessarily need to be in the pipeline or things of that nature. It's just things that you're struggling with and need help with, right? If you had that one thing, whatever that one thing is, to help you grow your business and your pipeline, what would that one thing be, right? That's awesome, man. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah. Solar Exclusive. Yeah, I know those guys are Solar Exclusive, man. Absolutely, dude. Rich Fiola and his team, Chase and all those guys. Yeah, those guys are cool guys, man. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. I'm pretty sure though, you guys are probably getting a different red line, right? Are you guys getting 215 red line? It must be some sort of split, right? It has to be some sort of commission split, right, Cal? If you guys are at 215, they're also generating the lead. There's some sort of split, right? That's with the company. There has to be. Is that the case, Cal? There has to be some sort of split, right? That low red line, if they're generating the lead, there's some sort of split. Or maybe if you generate your own lead, then it's something else, right? Cool, man. Awesome, dude. That's awesome. Keep killing it. If you're killing it, keep going, bro. I mean, scale it, right? The whole objective of this game, right, of the solar game, is to eventually scale it, because selling solar on your own is good, right? Don't get me wrong, it's good money, but eventually there's going to be a point in your career you're like, damn, you know what? It'd be nice if I wasn't selling so many deals and I was still making money. Okay, there's going to be a point in your career when you're going to feel that, whether it's a couple months in the business or a couple years in the business. There will be a time when you're like, man, it's closing deals, it's good, but it gets a little tiring. You know what I mean? So when that feeling comes, you really need to start looking into ways where you can generate more passive income in solar, right? So that's building a team, right? That really helps. So instead of you closing deals all the time, now you're building a team. Solar pipeline can help as well, right? You can override, bring on affiliate commissions, right? Bring on people on your team to use the platform, not only to generate leads, not only to manage those leads as well, right? Pipeline management is going to be key too, right? Even if you're not using our installers, our red lines, you can literally benefit from the pipeline management tool. We literally have copywriters that wrote all the emails, text messages that goes out in every stage of the sales process. And it can really help you stay connected with your homeowners, right? Because we talked about this before over and over again. If you're sitting down with 10 homeowners every single month, you're a 50% closer. That means that you close five, and the other five that you sat with did not move forward. So the big question is, what are you doing to keep the relationship going with the five homeowners that didn't move forward? Because 5 times 12 months is 60 leads. And statistically, 30% of those 60 leads are eventually going to move forward within that year. Okay. And that means that that's 18 homeowners that are going to move forward eventually, maybe not now, maybe in a month or 2 months from now, but they will move forward. So 18 homeowners multiplied by your commission, say your average commission is $5,000, that's $90,000 that you left on the table because you don't have a management tool to manage the leads that you're currently getting. Because I always tell everybody this, it may not be a lead problem, right? You may not need more leads. It may be a lead management problem, right? It may be the way that you're managing the leads, not necessarily the influx of leads that are coming in may not be the problem, okay? Really, really important. Kyle, thoughts on paying per guaranteed sits? Like $100, $200, $300. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We have services right now. We don't generate a lot of like actual sit downs because our manpower is not that massive yet. We have appointment setters, right? That they can set these leads for you guys. And you could literally, there's two options in the pipeline, right? We literally have it all, whatever you need. It's like a concierge service, you know? If you need appointment setters, we have it there, okay? If you want leads, we have it there as well. So the idea is, yeah, if you can get sit downs for $100, even $300, like set sit downs, even at $300, I heard it right now, it's right around 375 bucks, right? Under 400, between 350 and 400 will be the sweet spot for guaranteed sit downs, right? If you want a lead and this lead is booked on your calendar, it's going to be right around 350ish to 400 bucks. Definitely worth it, right? It's always going to be the cost of acquisition. What is the cost of acquisition right now with leads, right? And it's just in general. And I know some cost of acquisition per solar lead generation company is going to vary, but it's going to be under maybe $1,000, between $800 to $1,000, right? Some folks say I can get it for 400, cost of acquisition down to 400 bucks. That's awesome, right? That's awesome. But expect to pay about $800 to $1,000 plus per cost of acquisition, right? So meaning that your compensation structure has to support that. Okay. If your cost of acquisition is $1,000 per deal, then you're only getting paid maybe $1,500 or $2,000. It's very hard to justify, a $5,000 ad spend, right? But if every time you close a deal, you spend $1,000 and you're making a whole lot more than that, then it may make sense for you. Right now, in general, I honestly feel every $5,000 that you spend in the market right now for good quality leads that you have to call, you're probably going to close between 2 or 3 of them, right? 2 or 3. So you're basically doubling or 3xing your money, which is really, really good, right? If you're 3xing your money or 2xing your money, that's awesome. You put in 5, you get 10. I mean, you get $5,000 net profit. And the good thing is, it's scalable. Right? A lot of folks don't quite understand that, right? They're like, oh, I put in 5, I only made 10, right? I mean, you only made 10? Put in $1 million, you make 2. I mean, how does that sound, right? It's literally the great thing with online leads, as you guys may or may not know, it's like just adding more fuel to the fire, man, adding more ad spend money, right? And then now you can scale and scale and scale. But a lot of folks get a little scared or they get disappointed when it's like a 2x return, right? You put in 5, you make 10. That's freaking crazy amazing. Okay. Now you can scale from there. If that's the metrics that you're getting, that's the data, that's your KPI, right? That's the data that you're getting. Is you put in 1, you get 2, freaking all day long. I would go all day long. You know what I mean? If you want to make more money, just dump in more. You know what I mean? Dump in more ad spend. That's what's amazing about it. Hold on, guys, really quick. I got to reply back to this text. Does that make sense, everybody? Does that make sense? Yeah, you don't want to say solar is free, It definitely has to be no money out of pocket, right? No upfront cost, no money out of pocket. I like to say no upfront costs, right? Because it's not necessarily no money out of pocket either, you know? That's kind of still like in line with free. You know what I mean? So marketing verbiage, I mean, some companies, yeah, they skirt that fine line, right? Free solar panels, you've seen this all the time, right? Even TikTok and things like that. The government could be paying for your solar panels. There's no, there's no money, there's no money out of your pocket, right? It's kind of skirting that thin line, No money down. Yeah, no money down, no upfront cost, right? Absolutely, man. Those are more proper terminologies, but don't get me wrong. When you put free, right? When you put free there, it attracts a lot of people, right? But to me, it's kind of, I hate to use the word stupidity for the person opting in, right? I mean, I'm a grown ass man. I've been in this world for a long time. And I know, and you guys know that there ain't nothing free in this world. So if you're opting into an ad that's saying free, there's red flags already popping in my head, right? I mean, it's just, to me, it's like stupidity to fall into a trap like that. And you opt into something that says free solar panels. And then when you do get on the line with a consultant or the appointment setter, they're upset and they think it's absolutely free, right? I mean, yeah, it can get a little misleading, but unless you're 8 years old, you should know that there ain't nothing free in this world. There's zero. So if you're opting in as a grown woman or a grown man, that you're gonna get something for free, I don't know what to say. That's not a bill swap, man. So basically, can argue it's a bill swap instead of paying $200 a month, no utility, and it's 150, no solar. What do you mean by that? Can argue it's a bill swap instead of paying 200, no utility, right? Or 150, no solar. Not necessarily a bill swap, but obviously it's a long-term investment. So you're saying that they're paying 200, their cost of their electricity is going up by going solar, right? The cost of electricity is going up by going solar. And they pay $200 a month, no utility. It's 150, no solar. Oh, a month with solar. Yeah, I mean, if you can save the homeowner money, I mean, you're talking about savings right from day one, right? I mean, cash flow savings from day one. That's an easy sale, guys, right? That's gonna be the easiest sale that you guys can do, right? Say California, easy sale. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you're gonna close every single deal, but it's an easy sale, right? It's an easy sell because you're talking about $200 electric bill. Now it's $150. That's an easier sell. But the folks that are selling true bill swaps, meaning that it's a $200 electric bill, $200 a month for solar, and selling that vision, that value of going solar, even if you're paying the same or even paying more, those are the guys and gals that are closing deals. Okay. It's easy when it's savings from day one. It's easy. Don't get me wrong. That's the easiest pitch. But walk into a consultation when it's $200 and now the new electric bill is going to be like $250, right? Or $230. Let's have that conversation, right? Because when you're selling a solar system that actually costs more than their electric bill, now you're literally selling the value of going solar. Okay. It's literally selling the value of going solar because in California all day long, right? $200 down to 150, down to 125, right? Depending on how much commissions you want to make. But once you really can do a bill swap, you're really sharing the value going solar with the homeowner. Then you got something ticking, right? Or cooking. Because now when you have when you can sell in that kind of market where you can sell a bill swap, $200 to $200, or 200 to an increased solar payment of 220 to 215, 230, 250. Now when you go in a market that's literally like California, where it's $200 electric bill and $150 solar, you'll slay it all day long, slaying it, right? Because you already know how to pitch the value of going solar. A lot of folks are just like, hey, you're gonna pay the bill anyway, right? Would you rather pay 200 or 175? It doesn't happen like that throughout the country, right? When you literally step out of California, right? It's real world solar sales, okay? Because when you step into Texas, for example, or certain parts of Florida, certain parts of Arizona, just different markets, it's not going to be like clean. It's not going to be like it's 200 and it's 175. With solar, or it's 200, it's 150. It's gonna be a total shock, culture shock. That's why the folks that are outside of California that are selling solar, like in the markets like Texas, where it's more painting the big value, the value to go in solar, whether or not your bill is going to go up. Those guys and gals that are selling in that market are the ones really slaying in other markets like California as well. It's just hard to compete when some folks are really selling the true value of going solar, right? And a lot of folks don't, right? And I'm not saying you, Kyle, I'm not saying that you don't do this. It's just in general, right? The folks are not selling the true value going solar, right? And even in states like Texas, if you're a consultant and you're not painting the whole vision, right? Like all the value and getting the homeowner bought in on the value of going solar. I didn't even say the savings, right? I'm talking about the value of going solar and the savings that they're going to receive, the big savings, not the $2 a month, right? The big savings of whatever, $55,000, whatever that is just an extra kicker to going solar, because now you painted the whole picture paint the picture as far as the total value. You're getting buy-ins throughout. That's the key word too, right? Takeaways and buy-ins. Your homeowner should be nodding their head all day long, right? All day, every day, nodding their head. Yes, 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 yes. This sounds good. Yes, 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 yes. Does that make sense? Yes, 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 yes. That is the whole part of the sales psychology. Okay. Russell Brunson teaches this, right? When he's selling something on stage, he's looking for all the audience saying yes, right? Micro little commitments, right? Is this the right spelling of your name? Yes, it is. Oh, is this the correct address? 12345 Elm Street? Yes, it is. Is this the right email? Is this the right email? Yes, it is. Is this the right phone number? Yes, it is. Right? Yes, 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 yes. Because that yes was going to translate in the end to a yes to your sale. But if your homeowner is not doing this throughout your consultation, that's why I always tell our students that, at the end of your consultation, you're going to mail that homeowner a neck brace. They're literally going to get an Amazon package. Someone's going to knock on their door. They're going to open up this box, right? After the day after your consultation. And they're going to be like, huh, how do you know my neck hurts? Right? Because they've been nodding yes all day long, right? They've been whiplashing themselves all day, right? Or throughout your consultation. All right, guys. So again, make sure that you guys check out Solar Pipeline. I am going to have a webinar link for you guys next week, and I'll share that webinar link with you guys. I'm going to be promoting Solar Pipeline because I honestly feel that's going to be the wave of the future, not only to purchase leads, but to also manage your lead flow, right? Manage lead flow, get the help that you need, to support the concierge that you need. If you need appointment setters, they're there. If you need websites, we have it. If you need installers, we have it, right? If you want to build a team, we have it, right? If you want to create different comp structures because you want to build your own team and create different comp structures, we have it. You need coaching, we have it in Solar Pipeline, right? I agree. I have a strong opinion about dealer fees, but it is what it is at this point, right? Right now, right? I agree with you, Cal. Dealer fees are freaking crazy, insane. That's why nowadays, I mean, a lot of us or a lot of people are pitching the higher interest rate, right? Higher interest rate, even possibly lower term, and then matching up the cost of solar right around, bill swap ish, right? And then going with higher interest rate and then kicking down thousands of dollars because they don't have to pay the high dealer fees or possibly even no dealer fees because obviously they're picking a higher interest rate. And then from there, they can refinance if they're looking into refinancing their home. A lot of homeowners are refinancing homes in the future. So just let them know, hey, you can refinance it. I can save you thousands of dollars, right? You just be straight up truthful with them. I'll be able to save you thousands more dollars if you decide to go this route. But if they don't want to, then you could reveal to them, right? Obviously, you don't ever want to have that conversation about dealer fees, but I think it's very hard to get away from that conversation these days, right? Because before it's easy to bake in there. You bake it in, they don't really see it. It doesn't really affect them. You know what I mean? And then you could ethically walk away from the deal, like, okay, the homeowner still has a really good deal. And then there's gonna be a point. This is my point in dealer fees, right? And again, it is what it is. They do what they want to do. Obviously, we're using the finance companies right now. There's gonna be a point where a lot of folks, kind of like what Kyle's saying, and for me, what I'm feeling, it's like, how can I sell these deals and still feel ethical, like I'm giving the homeowner the best deal possible, knowing that I'm charging them 30% for dealer fees, 34%, 36% for dealer fees, right? So, I mean, there's going to has to be that breaking point of people feel like, shoot, I mean, am I really doing justice and helping a homeowner? When there's a 30+% dealer fee. I mean, if you got a $30,000 system, they got to pay 9 grand just to finance the system on top of the interest rate they're already paying for. Come on. But it is what it is for right now. I pray that that changes because again, there's going to be a point where a lot of folks are going to be like, "Shoot, can I still be in this business? Be ethical about it, right?" But that's just my opinion. Okay, Jeremy Miner, yeah, I follow Jeremy Miner, absolutely, man. What else you guys got? Anybody else have any questions? Kyle, man, thanks for participating, bro. Any other questions, guys? I literally have a coaching call at 11 o'clock my time, so in 34 minutes. But again, I want to allocate some time to you guys. Whether you guys have, a few questions, no questions, you guys just want to collab and see me, it's all good too, right? I want to really shout you guys out as well. Kyle, thank you guys. Thank you for participating, right? Because at the end of the day, this is for you guys, right? I'm here to help you guys. I want to share my knowledge and experience in the solar industry. As you guys may or may not know, I mean, I've been in solar for over 8 years. I used to actually own an energy consulting company about 10 years ago. That's how I got started in the energy field. So we had trucks and things like that. We went to like commercial properties, residential properties, evaluated homes to make it more energy efficient. That's how I got started in solar. But that's the whole story. Is why I transitioned out of there. It was basically tied to our rebate program, which eventually expired. So that's why we had to shut the business down. Transitioned to solar about 8 years ago. Started out with a company called Solar City. Maybe a lot of you guys heard of Solar City. But yeah, I've been in the business for a long time. Now we have a software, we have sales organizations, online marketing team as well to generate leads. We have appointment setters. So we really want to be in the background to help you grow your business, right? We want to give you guys the tools that you need to be successful in solar. Just like the gold mine, the gold rush back in the day, right? So we want to give you guys are the one mining gold. We want to give you guys the tools that you need to really mine for that gold to really scale your business. Because this is what I explain to everybody, right? And I'm gonna leave it as this because I gotta log off as well. Think about these homes out there as a big nugget of gold, right? A big nugget of gold. There's a lot of them, right? A lot of nuggets of gold. And I ask people, like, if knowing that, right, having that kind of mindset, that if I go outside right now and I look at these homes, and instead of looking at them as homes, I literally see them as a big nugget of gold. Okay. So when you're going out there, first and foremost, a lot of folks don't go out early enough, right, to go mine for the gold. Like if you really think about it, right? You change your mindset to like this is gold, and every time I'm laying in bed, watching Netflix or scrolling TikTok, I'm literally leaving a lot of money on the table because there's people out there digging for gold all day long, right? 24/7. So the idea is if you understand that there's gold out there, when you're out there, first and foremost, go out there as early as you can, right? Because there's gold out there. Secondly, you don't want to go out there with like a what is that, a little pickaxe, right? And you're just like kind of chipping away at it, right? You want to go out there with first and foremost like a big shovel if you can, right? Maybe like one of those what do you call that? Like it might be a pickaxe, right? There's a big pickaxe and you're throwing it and you're hammering down at it, right? And not only that, eventually, right, you want to try to get two of them freaking hammers and pickaxes, right? Instead of just using one arm, you're trying to do both arms, right? And eventually, as you scale, you want to use a jackhammer, right? You want one of those jackhammers and la 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 la. You're starting to scale now, right? You understand the concept here, right? Now you're jackhammering it manually with your hand. So eventually, when you have more finances, right? Now instead of jackhammering with your hand, you hire a couple of people with you and you jackhammer along with you. Okay. And then from there, the heck with the jackhammers, right? Get that off all their hands. Then you give them a jackhammer that's stuck on a tractor, and now the tractor is like da 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 da, and all your guys are in these tractors now, da 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 da, using these tractors. But the main goal of that illustration is eventually you have to scale and scale and scale and scale, right? Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of gold out there. And just like gold, there's a finite amount of gold. Okay. And I'm not saying any type of deadline anytime soon, but just knowing that it's sitting out there for you to take or for you to get. It just depends on how hard or how much you want to get from it, right? How much of this piece of gold do you want to get? Is just a little bit? That's totally cool. Is it a lot of it? Then start implementing strategies that I'm going to be teaching you guys, throughout this year to help you grow your business. Because for me personally, I want to get as many jackhammers, TNT, and slap it on there and make it explode so I can get as much gold as I can, right? Because again, just knowing that it is going to be a finite amount, eventually it will run out, right? It will run out. We have a really, really good run for a couple of years, right? We have not even a couple years. We have a good run. But eventually, just like coal, right? It's a finite amount. It will run out, right? Because we have an older gentleman that I met years ago. I'm going to leave it as this. I always say I'll leave it as this, but I keep on thinking something else. One more story. There was a gentleman I met a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago. He was getting into solar, right? He's like, man, this is such an amazing industry, right? He's probably like 60 something, 70 years old, right around there. So he sold a lot of things. That's his whole entire career. He's been selling stuff, right? He's like, man, this is just like when I was like younger, I used to sell smoke alarms, right? Smoke alarms, the smoke alarms that are standard on homes now. He used to go door to door selling those smoke alarms. And it was profitable for him because nobody really heard about these smoke alarms. So think about it, right? Same exact evolution with solar. A lot of people don't know about solar yet. That's why we're all getting paid a big money, right? $5,000-10,000+ per deal. You guys are making the big bucks. Everyone's making away really good commissions because obviously we're educating homeowners about the benefits and the value going solar. But eventually it's going to be like a smoke alarm, right? Just like California, Title 24, every new construction has to have solar panels on a house, right? They're adding it on there. So keep in mind that there is a lot of homes out there that need solar. There's millions of them. So it's not going away anytime soon, but go out there and work harder and smarter, right? A lot of folks, I want to work smarter, not harder. No, do both, right? Work hard and smart, right? Work hard and smart. Why not, right? Why not? Knowing that there is a finite amount of time to capitalize, right? To capitalize, okay? Because this is an awesome opportunity. The shift of energy in this industry is a game changer, right? Because we're in the forefront of all this. Because my kids, they're gonna be like, "What? Dad used to sell solar? Solar? That thing on that thing on the rooftop?" It's like thinking back, like, what? I think his name was I forgot his name. Say for example, it was Mike, right? What, Mike? You used to sell smoke alarm? Damn, bro, you old, right? It's gonna be the same exact thing when they're gonna be like, there's gonna be a point where it's like, what? You sell solar? You're a solar expert? What? I mean, people are just getting that now in their home, right? So again, capitalize as much as you can, right? Work smarter and harder at the same exact time. Okay. Make sure you guys check out Solar Pipeline, solarpipeline.com. If you guys haven't also booked your solar strategy call, if you guys haven't talked to me like Kyle, make sure you book your call. We allocated 30 minutes of our time to talk to you, to allocate, our strategies or to share our strategies with you, right? Whatever you guys need to help you guys grow your business, whether it's, using some of our tools, whether it's pointing you in a different direction, we are here to help. Okay, we're here to help. So make sure that you guys also book your call, solarstrategycall.com, solarstrategycall.com. You guys have a blessed weekend, and I'll see you guys either later on this evening, because I'm planning as well to jump on live in the evening, which I've been doing for the last few days. If I don't see you guys in the evening, I'll see you tomorrow, right? Excuse me, I'll see you on Monday. I won't see you guys tomorrow, right? Saturday. Other than that, you guys have an amazing, blessed day. God bless everybody. Peace out.